Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining. If you are new and this is the first video that you're seeing, then hi, welcome. My name is Hannah, or the Happy Homemaker. I share videos relating to traditional homemaking, simple joys, traditional values, what I love to do, and the odd monthly reset thrown in there as well. Today's video is going to be a monthly reset where we sit down, we reflect over the past month, we go through the goals for the month to come, and I go through my cash stuffing and budgeting with you all. So if that is something that you would like to watch and you're interested in, grab yourselves a drink of choice. I actually went to Starbucks today and I got myself a pumpkin spice latte. I actually decorated my cup myself, which is quite funny. I'm just going to make sure we're now in focus because there's nothing worse than a blurry video. But yeah, I decorated my cup myself and it was absolutely delicious. So yeah, pumpkin spice latte. I'm just going to pop it on the side. And yeah, grab yourselves a drink of choice, whether that's a cold beverage, a hot beverage, and we will jump on into the video. So the monthly reset that we're going to be filming today is September, and I have just started to watch, in fact today as I'm filming this, it is the 1st of September. I have just started watching Gilmore Girls. I've never watched Gilmore Girls, and my colleague at work thought it was just horrific that I hadn't seen it because it's really, she said, it's so you, Hannah, it's so up your street, you really need to watch it. So earlier on I walked to our local Starbucks, which is actually just up the road from us. I grabbed myself my drink, came back, got all cozy in the reading room, and I've watched 2 episodes and I love it. I can't believe I haven't watched it before. The actress who plays Rory in Gilmore Girls was in The Handmaid's Tale, and seeing her so young is weird, but it's such a lovely, lovely show, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, that's what I've been doing at the moment. So how this video is going to go is we're going to reflect back on the month of August, and I'm going to share what I got up to throughout that month and what I achieved and what I enjoyed, and then I'm going to go through the goals I've set myself for September, and at the end we're going to go through the cash stuffing, which is where I go through, talk about my budget, cash stuff, and hopefully plan for the upcoming month to come. So how was your August? I can't believe we're now in September. I love autumn. I wouldn't really say that September is officially autumn. I would probably, well, the middle to end of September, to like, I would then class as autumn, because the beginning of September in the UK, the weather is still hit and miss. Sometimes we do have hot days and sometimes we have cold, wintry, cold, windy days, which obviously resembles autumn. But today has felt so autumny. I think it's because what I've done. I've got my pumpkin spice latte, I've watched Gilmore Girls, I've been all cozy in the reading room, I've made a flapjack, which you will have seen in a YouTube short video, and yeah, it's been really, really like cozy. And if I have to be honest, I love spring and summer. I love in fact, I would say actually, I love all of the seasons for what they are: spring, summer, autumn and winter. I love all of them, and I think I embrace each one as it comes. So yeah, I'm so excited for autumn. I'm excited for those dark mornings, dark evenings, which some of you may be thinking, oh my gosh, how can you like dark mornings and dark evenings? But I have loads of fairy lights and candles and low lighting, and it's just so calming and relaxing. I feel like spring and summer is your awakening mood. It's daylight in the morning, it's lighter in the evenings, you can stay up for longer. But I do, for me, with me being a bit more of an introvert than an extrovert. I know some of you may think I'm more extroverted because I talk a lot, but deep down I would class myself as more introverted. I love spending time on my own. I love cozy moments. I love being quiet. I love calm, quiet mornings of low lighting and low music and calming evenings and just being quiet. Like, I seem energetic and chatty and like, not joyful, that's the wrong word, but energetic and sprightly and, you know, wanting to talk to everybody. But deep down, if I had to really think to myself, what do I love the most? That's basically just sitting and reading or watching a show or bullet journaling and just, like I said, being quiet. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to autumn and winter because for me, that's when I slow right down, recharge my batteries and have some hermit time. So I'm like a hermit. I don't really go out and I just enjoy those really peaceful, quiet moments for the autumn and winter bring. And then obviously you've got Christmas, so you're all excited for Christmas and you're all ready for Christmas. And then you move on into January, which again, for me, January and February are still calm, quiet months. So yeah, basically they're the seasons and I'm really looking forward to autumn. Anyway, it's super windy here today, so if you can hear the wind, I do apologise. I can't control the wind. Our Heavenly Father is obviously making it super windy today, but it's super cosy as well. So my August has been wonderful. I've actually got my calendar here in front of me to remind myself and go through what I have been getting up to in August. So the most joyful moments I have had in August was when my sister came to visit at the beginning of August with my niece and my nephew, and we went to a lovely family adventure play area which I spoke about and I did a little short video about called Sundown, which is not far from where we live, and it was so lovely. I will just insert a couple of pictures if I can. It was so lovely. It was so joyful. My niece now recognizes me properly. She comes and gives me cuddles and she can say my name, and it's just so lovely. It's so nice that she knows who I am. And my nephew, he's full of smiles and loves a cuddle and he's just gorgeous. I'm so blessed to have my niece and nephew because I love them so much. And it was lovely to see my sister as well, and we had a really lovely time. And that was probably, family wise, the highlight of August. I loved it so much. It was just so lovely. We've also recently had some friends come to visit us, so our friend and his two children, and they've grown so much, and I don't have any pictures of them, although I do have a little video of me playing golf. We went to a driving range where we had a little golfing session and I managed to hit the ball pretty much every time. So maybe I've got a secret hidden passion or hidden like skill that I never knew I had. So we had a really lovely time with those. I then saw my aunt a few times. I got my nails done. I did have to have quiet moments in August because, as I mentioned, I hadn't been very well. I think with all the excitement of seeing my sister and at the moment work being so busy and hectic, it kind of sent me into a bit of an MS flare-up. I had my first proper migraine in years. I had a first migraine when I was originally diagnosed with MS. I had a visual migraine or an ocular migraine, which is where it affects your vision but no headache, whereas this time it affected my vision and then I had a really just horrible pain all down one side of my face, and it just completely wiped my energy. That weekend I literally couldn't do anything. I had to basically stay in bed pretty much all weekend, which is annoying and I get really frustrated about that, but it is what it is. And when I do rest and I do nothing, it really does help with my energy levels with MS. So yeah, that was kind of that. But I think I got so excited with seeing my niece and nephew, and working in between those, I just completely burnt myself out. But I'm pretty much fully recovered now from my little MS flare-up. I do I am finding, again, like I mentioned, with work being so busy at the moment, I am having to rest a lot more and plan my days around my MS and around my fatigue. So yeah, but you know, it's just life at the end of the day, I think, and just what we all have to deal with. The other exciting thing that we got was our new bed, which was the last vlog you guys saw, and it is so wonderful. It's such a game changer, our new bed. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I have no pain at all since we got our new bed with our mattress, and George doesn't have any pain either. The old bed, when he was waking up, he was having some hip pain. It is kind of due to his condition as well, but now he's got no pain at all. We sleep really well. I feel like I sleep so well now, and I'm so grateful. And I love our new bed so much, and I love the remote control ottoman. And yeah, I love it so much. I'm so grateful. And I'm so proud that George and I together saved up our money and were able to buy it outright. And yeah, it took, I'd probably say it took about 8 months to save for it, but we did. And here we are. And it is just so wonderful. It's so wonderful. And that's kind of been August, really. They're my reflections that I've had. So it's been a wonderful, lovely, joyful month with family, a great moment with friends, and a dreamy moment getting our new bed, as well as having a slight MS flare up. With regards to my MS and with regards to work being, like I mentioned, hectic at the moment and busy, if I miss a week uploading a YouTube video, that is the reason why. It's either because I have zero energy and I need to rest, or yeah, I don't have the time to film a video, but I'm really hoping I do. So yeah, I will always update my community post or my community page. I'll write a little message on there for you all, or I will let you know one way or another if I'm not going to be uploading a video, a long form video. Short videos are different. Short videos are a lot quicker for me to film and edit. I can film and edit a short, like I could do several shorts in a day depending on what I'm doing, and they take about 15-20 minutes to edit and upload, and so they are really much easier to do at the moment. So because I want to give something to you, but if my energy levels are low, or I'm not feeling great, or if work is hectic, or I've got a family event or friends over, I can't always film long form videos, but I want to give you something. So that's why I'm doing my short videos primarily, because I can do those, and then I will endeavour to do my long form videos as much as I can. Once a week will be great, but I just wanted to give you a little heads up. So I really hope you understand, which I know you do because you're all amazing. Another amazing thing that has happened is I have reached 1,800 subscribers, which is so exciting, and I'm so grateful. My dream, well, no, I wouldn't say my dream. My dream is being a housewife / homemaker. My goal, or what I would love, is to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. If I can do that, that will be absolutely amazing. So if you are enjoying my videos, please like, share and subscribe. Please share my videos with friends and loved ones, as I would love to grow my community and my channel. That would be so great. So yeah, I'm just adjusting this pillow. Yeah, that would be amazing. I would love that so much if I could reach 2,000 subscribers. But if I don't, that's also amazing and also absolutely fine. I don't do this for the views. I don't do it for the numbers. I film my videos because I love doing it. It's something that I have true joy in doing, and that is primarily why I film my videos. Whew. So with that being said, I'm actually going to have a drink of my water. So let's have a break. Let's have an intermission. Grab your drink and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. I will have put like a little intermission sign up just then, just like as a little joke really. But we're now going to jump on into September's goals in my bullet journal. I've not done a plan with me video for my bullet journal purely because, again, I haven't had the opportunity to do so, and plus you guys, it's the same layout as what you've seen. But if it's something you will see, if it's something you would like to see, once I have completed this bullet journal, I will do an entire bullet journal flip through. So that's where I go from the beginning to the end, and I will go through page by page of how I filled my bullet journal. So if that's something you'd like to see, let me know below and I will do that for you. So September's goals. My first goal is to enjoy moments with friends and family, to have no phone Sundays, time for God and rest, to have the hallway and landing painted and completely decorated, to eat and enjoy homemade food, to have moments of peace for me, to keep investing and saving. So they are my September's goals, and I'm going to just go through them with you briefly. So enjoy moments with friends and family. So in September, I have got quite a busy month actually. So again, I'm seeing a friend in a couple of weeks' time. She's lives in a different country and she's come over for a week. So I'll be having a coffee and a catch up with her. On the 30th of September, I'm going to visit my sister, niece and nephew again, but that week I've got off work, so that's great. Tuesday the 16th of September, I've got an MRI. I'm having an MRI scan of my brain for my MS, so I'll be sure to let you know how I got on with that. We've got the painter and decorator coming on the 20th of September, but also George and I are going to the RAF band in concert. We've been for the last 2 years and we love it so much, and this year just George and I are going, so that'll be so lovely and I'm really looking forward to that. And at the end of the month I'm seeing a friend and his wife from our local church, so that'll be lovely too. George and I are going to visit him and his wife, and in between those I will more than likely see family, see my friends. So I've got quite a busy September with regards to socialising, which leads me on to no phone Sundays. Because I've got a busy month coming up and I've got a busy work life, I'm going to try and commit to switching my phone off on a Sunday, leaving it to one side. So there may not even be a video on Sundays, as in a short video. There will be a YouTube video, but maybe not a short video, because I kind of film my short videos on the day, whereas my YouTube videos are usually filmed a week in advance, so I can edit them ready to go up and upload them. So yeah, Sundays are going to be time to put my phone away, maybe even put technology away, read, journal, and just have quiet, calming moments with the Lord and with myself. This third goal was to have the hallway and landing painted. So you saw a YouTube video. Was it a YouTube video? Yeah, I'm sure I did. I uploaded a YouTube video decorating the landing and hallway, and it got to a point where it just got too much for me. It was too much, and I'm not a professional decorator. We have got a decorator coming. He's coming on the 20th and 21st of September. He's going to finish the hallway and landing. He's also going to do the ceiling, and he's going to do a bit of a patch up work in our front room. So I'm really looking forward to that, and we're setting money aside for him. The fourth goal is to eat and enjoy homemade food. So whether that's I bake something, George and I cook a meal. To be honest, George and I haven't had a proper takeaway in months, and we don't feel the need to either. We love cooking on a Saturday night. We love coming up with different recipe ideas, or whether I come up with the recipe ideas and he helps to cook if I'm at work, or if I'm at home I cook and he cleans. But we really enjoy eating homemade food, home cooked food, and it doesn't make us feel like bloated or groggy. It's just lovely. So yeah, we're going to continue to do that. The fifth goal, is that a fifth? Yeah, the fifth goal is to have moments of peace for me. So I'm going to try this week when I come home from work is turning my phone off and putting it out the way so I can again have quiet, calm moments, watch Gilmore Girls and read and journal and just have those times where I can wind down and reset ready for the following day. And the sixth goal is to keep investing and saving. So saving, yes, I'm always trying to put money set aside, which you'll see in a few moments, but I've also started investing. I've started investing in the stock market. I am not a professional at all. I've just been doing my research. I've been watching a fair few videos, and I only invest what I can afford because you are bound to lose your money. That's what the stock market is all about. I personally invest in the S&P 500, which is 500 of the top companies in the world, and I don't invest a lot. I just invest as much as I can afford. That if I lose it, I won't be heartbroken about it. I won't be putting myself in a financial state of despair. It's something that I can afford to lose if it does go. But even if you can afford to invest £10, £20, however much you can afford, I would highly recommend investing because that's where you can grow your money. I also have a stocks and shares ISA, which has got nothing in it at the moment because I keep finding that it's too easy to withdraw my money from it. So what I'm doing at the moment, which you will see, is I'm getting my cash stuffing folder and I'm putting money inside that each and every month and doing that. So yes, that's it. They are my goals for September. Do you guys have any goals that you are setting yourself for the month? I would love to hear them in the comments down below. Please do let me know because I would really, really love that. And I just thought I'd go through the final little thing is things I'd like to do in September. So I've got a little list here of things I would like to do. The first one is to read my book, Anne of Green Gables. I've started reading that and it's so lovely and so wholesome and I'm really enjoying that, so I want to continue to read that. The next thing is to bake delicious homemade goods. The third thing is tidy the front and back garden. They are in desperate need of sorting out and tidying, but I just haven't had the energy or the time to do those. But I want to make an effort in September to give it a little bit of a autumn cleanse, I think. I also would like to research what I can grow for winter. So I want to have a look at that and see, or what I can plant for winter, for spring and things like that. Just have a little research. If any of you guys know, please let me know below. I want to enjoy slow Sundays. If I have a lay-in, have a lay-in. If I don't cook breakfast until 10, I won't, and just really enjoy a peaceful, slow Sunday. I'd like to make a list of homemade Christmas gifts ready. I'd like to enjoy the RAF concert in the RAF band in concert with George, spend time with friends and family, have hallway painted, and have less screen time, which is where I mentioned about turning my phone off at the end of the day and just having some time that without anybody being able to contact me. If it's an emergency, the main people who need me have got George's number. So they are my goals. That is September. I don't quite know how I would describe the months to come, but I think slow, gentle, steady, especially with me having an MS flare-up. I don't want to cause a full-blown relapse, so I want to do everything I can to keep myself well and healthy. Now we're going to jump on into the cash stuffing part of this video, so I really hope you enjoyed that section. Thank you so much for watching this part of the video, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. We'll see you soon. Hello everybody and welcome back to the next part of this monthly reset. This is the cash stuffing part, which is where I go through my finances for the month. I don't go through my direct debits, but I go through my cash stuffing wallet, what I'm saving this month and what I'm setting aside in my little binder, which I've had for years. If this is something you're interested in and you would like, I will link one below for you, but I am not sponsored or affiliated in any way. I'm going to start by adjusting the camera, and I'm actually getting separate emergency money out at the moment because when I put it in my digital ISA, I can take it out and I'm so terrible for it. So I'm going to take it out as cash, and then what I'm doing is getting to a certain figure and then I'm going to transfer that back into my ISA, because once I've reached a certain budget I won't want to spend it. But for now I'm going to save it as cash, because when I save it as cash I tend to forget about it and I'm able to save so much better. We're then moving on to Arthie's fund. So Arthie, for his food and potential vet options, although I'm hoping obviously he doesn't need to go to the vets, but I always put a little bit of money to one side for him. I want to build this up going throughout the year. This is something I really want to get back into saving properly, but for the moment he's getting £20. We're then going to be moving on into the house deposit and what we're doing for things for our home, which we're decorating the landing and hallway, and that is getting £50, and I'll be getting out a bit more money when I next get paid for this. So yeah, £50 for the decorator is going into the home. I want to say home reno, but it's not, like the home fund. I'm not going to be cash stuffing this wallet every single month, but when I know that we've got things coming up, I will add a little bit to this wallet. Just having a little sip of my coffee because I made a really good one on this day. I remember, look how frothy that milk is. The next cash binder wallet we are moving on to is birthdays, and that is going to be getting £20. This is birthdays just like ongoing, so I'm going to be putting £20 a month in each time, and as it gets closer to the end of the year I will be adding a little bit more to this binder, purely because I've got my aunt's birthday in January, my dad's in February, and George and my mum's in March, so I want to make sure I have enough. Next, we're going into Christmas 2025, and I have got £40 set aside for that. So I will be putting another £20 towards the Christmas fund, taking that up to £60 towards Christmas 2025. Now the next wallet is the big birthdays. My aunt has a big birthday next year. I'm taking her somewhere super special, so I'm saving up for that, and I almost have £300 here. I'm sure I have almost 300. It's either 3 or 200 I almost have, so I'm going to be adding an additional £30 to this binder, so she will have an additional £30 to add to that, and it's getting more and more, which is really great. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1. So we're nearly at 200 with this binder, which is really great. I'm really pleased with this. I'm not going to be taking her away for her birthday until May time, so I've got a long time to save money in this wallet. Now the next binder is coffee and drinks or meals out that I want to partake in or contribute to. That always gets £60 a month, which, yes, it may seem excessive to some people spending £60, but the odd coffee here and there, if you go and get a piece of cake out, if you go and socialise with a friend, it's amazing how much that adds up. So I set myself a limit every single month to £60, and I try to keep I try not to spend all of that. I'm also really grateful and really lucky that George does contribute as well. He pays for the odd coffee here and there, and I'm eternally grateful for him. And then the final binder is the dentist binder. So that currently has £20, £45, and that will be getting an additional, I think I put in an additional £20 to the dentist. So yeah, that takes it up to £60 for them. And then I have a £5 note left over, and I'm trying to, as I'm recording this voiceover, remember where I put it. Oh, the coffee folder. Coffee and cake is very important, especially with work being so busy at the moment, everyone. Coffee is highly important, and having coffee made for you, it just tastes so much better than making it yourself. And that is all my cash stuffing sorted. So this £5 note that I've set myself for the following day, I just pop that into my wallet, and when I need to get money out of my cash binder, I go into our safe and I get it out from there. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and have a lovely rest of your weekend.